Mic test. Hello everybody. Hello, can anybody hear me? Alright, so, um, hello everybody. So I'm gonna do the Lilith guy real quick because a lot of people have been asking it. But yeah, hello everybody. Also, if you're watching this in the future, everything I talked about will be time stamped in the comments and in the description. Also, I know I've posted some Mecha Break content lately. Just know that if you want to see more of those things, I did made a video recently about it, about my experiences during the beta test. So if you guys want to see it, you guys can just see it there. I think that's so far so good. Oh, of course. Oh, I probably should show myself first. Yeah, hello. So, if you're here for Mecha Break on my channel, just know I got a new video out over here. If you guys want to know about, how I feel about all of the, yeah, how I feel about all of the Mecha Break content. Yeah, welcome, Owen, welcome. And of course, there are also other videos that you guys can see here. But yeah, so if you're here for Mecha Break, this is watch this instead. Yeah. And another thing is that I have another channel now. I have a new channel that I've been making content for ASMR content. Well, not purely ASMR content, but like content that is more akin to VTubing. So if anyone are interested, here are the videos. Just go into my channel list and you guys can see that. And then while we're waiting for people to come, I also want to say that there's news. Like I said, news about Shin Mazinger Zero versus the Dark General is gonna be collabing with Iron Saga soon. I think sometimes it might take a few months, but the collab has been announced basically. There are rumors, or I guess the developer joked that they ran out of money during collabs, so people are joking that, or speculating that this might be the last collab, which I don't think so. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this will be the last one, even if they said they're running out of money. But whatever. But yeah, so very interesting. When this comes out, I'll definitely make a video about it as well. So yeah, just stay tuned. There are also some other news like RGK Trophy and some Christmas event that probably will be on Ian as well, and of course the new Abyss challenge and stuff like that. So nothing too crazy except for the Mazinger Z, which again, yeah, just subscribe and I will be talking about that soon. Alright, so, and what's next? I think that's it about the thing. The other things is just like Dimension Odyssey for Iron Saga, that's about it. So, hold on, let me closing. So, the only thing that is probably a little bit more newsworthy are the Dimension Odyssey. So if you haven't enrolled, again, keep in mind, only enroll if you are planning to play, because you won't get the 500 gems back if you don't play the game at all. So play the game until you can get at least the 500 gem back, because if you don't enroll, what's it called? What might happen is that what's it called? It will be detrimental, or it might be negative, or slightly negative for your teammate, your core mates. So yeah. So, but yeah, I think that should be it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else much interesting. You know what? Then let's get into Lilith. So alright, so Lilith. Definitely one of the meta-breaking mecha in recent times. I'm not sure if it is like that in EN, but oh my god, Archana, welcome, thank you for coming. That definitely one of the mecha that's been meta-breaking, and especially for NC and JP now, because EN doesn't have Meruru and Byron Awaken. Not sure how strong Lilith is even still now. I mean, Lilith is strong, but I'm not sure if you'll be as strong compared to how it was in EN and NC. Oh, PK, welcome. Welcome everybody, welcome. So, however, it is still very strong. So yep. Yeah, I'll get into the build. I just want to give an overview about Lilith first, right? So, alright. So first, Lilith. one of the most defining feature and what makes it so strong is its chassis 1, that basically all enemies unit target Lilith will be affected by the 2-second dimension possession debuff that increases their final damage received by 24%. Now this has been misleading because it says debuff even though it is more it is not debuff where you couldn't, because Gmo are supposed to be immune to a lot of debuffs, right? And is saying debuff can be a bit misleading because it is not a debuff per se. I mean, it is a debuff, but what it does is it will make the enemy's unit forced to use an action. So this 2-second thing is actually an action. Force them to use a 2-second action that is a demon possession that makes them spin around. That's the reason why they kind of just walk in a circle. It's not a debuff. It's that they literally perform an action forcibly, and the reason why it makes it so strong because during the action the enemy in most actions you're in iframe, right? But in that action you're in iframe, you get more damage taken, and then your risk to be grabbed and stuff like that. So very, very strong. Hello, welcome. So that's the reason why the first skill is so strong. To a point where if Lilith doesn't exist, like a lot of the recent mecha might just be very hard to deal with because there's no opening for them to take damage except for being force grabbed. So yeah, very strong, and I would say a very necessary skill for the enemies. And I don't know why it didn't say there's every 8 seconds. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but it's okay, yeah. So and then now for the second one, increased final damage value dealt with mixed damage weapons by 24% and disperse the additional damage to all enemies. Now, what does this mean? What does mixed damage mean? Now, mixed damage means anything that is used by pretty much mega weapons. A lot of its mega weapon are considered to be mixed damage. It's a type of damage that is different from range and different from what's it called? Melee. So just like a new whole type of damage that is more special to mega weapons. Now, it doesn't mean that it has to be mega weapons, because some of her actions actually also do or mixed type damage as well. So, and also for mixed type damage, just a heads up that it cannot be buffed. Like for example, it cannot be buffed by attack that says increased range damage or increased melee damage, because it is not that. It is not, a range damage, right? So yeah. And what else? Yeah, I think yeah. And of course the additional damage to all enemies, that's pretty good as well, because you can make Lilith pretty much are capable of doing DPS as well in PvP, because it does disperse additional damage to enemies, and the enemies can't really dodge that considering it just disperses to them. So yeah, very, very strong. And of course, it is final damage values. That means because it is values, it will go over firm steel. That means it is also good in PvP because you essentially just do 24% more damage to the enemies. So. But yeah, so that should be it about the chassis. Now let's get into the weapon. Now weapon, only thing notable is that its fist, you have two 5-star fists. That means you can use super buff fist if you want to use in PvE, even though in PvE is not that useful. And you can also use things like claw if you do want to make it, make it a little bit more, have a little bit more survivability. But there's a reason why you shouldn't want to use that. And of course, just just fists and claws that are an option given for Lilith. So, and and obviously we have the mega weapons and the burst missiles and stuff like that. Now, the only thing that should talk about is that Lilith is usable as 7-star. You don't need the mega weapon to be strong. I mean, you don't even need ability. I mean, in a lower level, you probably only need 5 or 6-star for Lilith to do good. But in a higher level, obviously you will want 7 to 8-star. In my opinion, though, the mega weapon that comes with her is not that. It does good damage, but because there's a cooldown and because there's stuff like that, you might as well just it's like I don't think it's necessary. So if anyone are thinking about getting Lilith, yeah, is that one. Is that thing. It's strong, right? It's strong, but it's not necessary. So, 7s are usable. Alright, so lastly, now we have the unique abilities. Now, unique abilities, again, a lot of them are considered to be mixed side damage instead of, range or melee damage, so that's something to be notable of. And otherwise, it is just sort of like a mix. It's just like a sort of a melee, or like a, like, how do you say, like a, how do you say, like a, I feel like I'm lacking words, range in it. Even though some of his attacks feels like, does feels like, I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what I'm saying exactly anymore. My brain is not working. But yeah. Anything else? So yeah, and of course, doing a lot of those actions, they also have iframe and stuff like that. Okay, one thing I do want to say though is that a lot of his action doesn't require Lilith to go in front of the enemies like some other units like to do. Like for example, Dream Guardian that will go into enemies. Lilith are pretty good at just staying back sort of, and that's also a plus. Especially in this game where if you jump into the melee, a good chance is that you will die. So yeah. Alright, well. Now I guess let's get into the builds because I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about except for the mixed damage. The mixed damage thing is a little bit more harder to understand, I feel like. So, alright, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me change the builds real quick. So for the builds, okay, sure. Hold on. Here you go. So, okay. So first of all, I know Ian doesn't have Meruru Awaken yet, but I want to make a build that, or I want to get a build that will probably be used by everyone once Meruru Awaken comes out. Because once Meruru come out, it will be immediately shift for Lilith to go to Meruru, and I don't want people to use other pilots anymore after Meruru come out. But after Meruru or after Byron come out. So for now, I will talk about the pilots that can also work on Lilith after I talk about the builds, but for now I'm putting the best build that I know on first. So first, hydraulics. Now okay, so the reason why I use hydraulics instead of some other cores because how do you say, I'm using Meruru because Meruru whenever Meruru uses an action that is over, I think that's over 5 seconds, it will force aggro on all the enemies, which is really good because thing about Lilith is that Lilith can survive, Lilith, although they want people to target Lilith to inflict a debuff, Lilith by itself is a little bit fragile in a way compared to something like Messiah or some other melee units. So if it does get focused, like if you're gonna be using this unit, like if you want to use Taunt Armored, there's a high chance that your Lilith might die pretty quickly, considering if you're not using a pilot that can make it survive, right? If you want to use what's it called? If you want to use taunt codes on. Now for Meruru is that Meruru will force taunt the enemies every 5 seconds, so it's not constant, right? It's not like the enemy will have a higher chance to will target, but it's just every time Lilith uses an action, it will force the enemies to target her, which can be very good because you only want it to be targeted for a little bit instead of the entire time. And of course, Meruru also has some insane skill that can make any mecha survive. So that's the reason why Meruru are so good on Lilith, because Meruru make Lilith survive and can also taunt enemies, and it's also not a constant taunt, so it can be effectively a really good enemy CC stuff. And that's the reason why I'm using hydraulics, so we can spend more iframes and also use more actions so the enemy can be taunted by Meruru. So yeah. And then now, that's the core. Now for EN though, right? For EN, and honestly, if you don't want to use the hydraulic, or if hydraulic is not good enough for you, you can honestly use some other core, such as the heal core. The heal core can it's just a good DPS. Or not DPS, it's just a good HP, and also now the healing buff, I'm not really sure if this will come in handy if you're not using a pilot, or if you're not doing a team that will heal initially, that will heal non per second heals, but it is a core that you can consider using because if her HP is under 10%, it will heal 10% HP. So just a little sustainability that you can do, but I don't think it's not necessary. I don't think this will be better than hydraulics stuff. And of course, you can also use something like Majin Core probably, but because she don't have a grab, I don't think she's really strong. So only for PvE if you want to use Lilith in PvE, and you only use Lilith in PvE if this is your last option. So I wouldn't recommend using this one. So just hydraulics, I think, should do you the most good overall. And then for the bullet is the one that's been more iffy because the reason why I'm using Absorb Shell is because Lilith does do some normal type damage. And if your team doesn't have sustainability build, you can potentially use Absorption Shell to get more, HP back. And the thing is, the attack, but like how do you say, like and because the Absorption Shell only increases the damage of the typings and not like range versus melee, so I think the damage can also the damage buff can also be applied onto Lilith because it is not bind to mixed damage, melee damage, and range damage. So I think that can also work really well. Now there are also other bullets that I can use. For example, the one that I recommend, the Plasma Shell. Now the Plasma Shell I don't think is that worth it because the Plasma Shell, wouldn't recommend using Plasma Shell. Is not really useful in PvP anymore. So yeah. Other ones I think you can use something like Ether Shell, but the thing about Ether Shell is that remember, not every weapons Lilith has is considered a ranged weapon. Therefore, the second effect of the Ether Shell might not work because it just it's not a range damage, so you couldn't trigger it. Now I believe some of her attack is considering to be range damage, but I'm not sure if it's worth it to use this one over Absorption Shell because Absorption Shell can just make your Lilith survive more, especially if you're taunting the enemies with Lilith, and if your team doesn't have any sustainability skills. So wish there's some other new skill that new parts that come out that may be good. Like for example, maybe you can even put what's it called the super weapon shell on if you want to, but not sure if it'll be better in a PvP setting compared to things like Absorption Shell or even Ether Shell for that matters. So yeah. So I don't know. People also try to use Super Robot Fist, but the thing about Super Robot Fist is that it doesn't matter at all in PvP because everyone are using Firm Steel. You're not gonna be seeing anyone not using Firm Steel, so yeah. And the reason why I'm not using Claws because it has to be melee attack. Again, Lilith, not every Lilith attack are considering to be melee. A lot of time are mixed type attacks. Therefore, it might not everything can trigger the Claw. I mean, the only reason why you can use Claw is if you're using Byron Awaken, right? So if you only use the Claw, then you want to use things like Byron Awaken. If you're using Byron Awaken, then yes, Claw. But if you're not using Byron Awaken, then I wouldn't recommend using Claw because you would just have much less chance on triggering Lilith. So. But again, these are all because NCJB have Meruru and Byron Awaken. So yeah. Hello, yeah. Welcome everyone who just joined. What be the pet? I guess for Starlight. I'll get into that. Yeah, I'll get into that after I talk about the builds. So. And now for the support. Now the support pretty simple. Pretty much only emergency detach. Now, Chassis Stabilizer are also good on Lilith because Lilith want to be doing damage and stuff like that, so it doesn't want to be be knocked down. But it's pretty trivial because again, Lilith is herself. It's not exactly not fragile. It's not exactly tanky aside from it wanting to be targeted. So just to save yourself, or just be safe, emergency detach should be your friend most of the time. Again, you can use Chassis Stabilizer if that's the only option you have, but personally, I would just leave it at the job of co-pilot skill. Like put on something in the co-pilot skill that have anti-knockdown. Now, Ian doesn't have, or now Meruru doesn't have much of that, but except for Spike, which Spike is not in Ian, so but it's not necessary. Yeah, it's not necessary for Lilith to be knocked down, but it is necessary for Lilith to be surviving. So emergency detach. So. Should I replace Meruru? I will. Yeah, I will. I will talk about it after I finish about the builds. The only reason why I'm putting this here is because I want people to use Meruru Awaken on Lilith after Meruru Awaken come out. So, and now for the coatings. Now for the coatings, the reason why I'm using Awaken is because it is Meruru Awaken. For Meruru, you want her to activate her active skill as soon as possible. That's actually the reason why some people actually uses this core. Some people actually uses the Rage core because they can instant activate Meruru's skill. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing that. I'd much rather you spend more actions. So that's the reason why I'm using what's it called? Oh, hold on. Let me also put this thing back to like Assertion Shell so I don't mislead people. So again, don't use Claw because not every attack it has are melee attacks. So yeah. And now, so just depending on the pilot, right? Depending on pilot, and pretty much only Meruru Awaken will want to have hydraulic, will want to have Baihu coat. If not, I will say you can use something like Tilted Armor. Tilted Armor will never go wrong because you just have a really good damage reduction that can put on. And of course, depending on the pilot, you can also use Taunt coat, but just know Meruru already have taunting by default and a better taunt at that for Lilith. So I would just use Total Armor, or I will probably use something like Hydraulicus or Liquidated Armor as well. So maybe you can even put on some other armor, but yeah, it's not too picky about armors. But I'm putting Baihu coat on just because it is with Meruru right now. And now for the pets is also pretty simple. Scorpius. If you're not using your YuYuBunny anymore, just put on Scorpius on. Just so Meruru have even more CC ability, because that's this job, right? Is to provide CC abilities. So putting on Scorpion can effectively help it. Can effectively help Lilith to CC even more enemies, especially when Meruru's enemies are, a lot of them are AoEs, to just apply all the, abilities, knockdown and stuff like that. And so basically, aside from the knockdowns and everything from her action, she can also apply these stuns from the Scorpion. So yeah, Scorpion, basically 20% chance when the enemies are attacked, it will inflict acid effect, and then once you have 7 layers of that debuff, it will explode it will explode and just stun the enemy for a little bit, and it's really strong. It does a lot of damage because there's no cooldown on that, so you can just constantly be applying that and constantly stunning, constantly just killing the enemies. And dealing more additional damage, and plus the stun are immune to debuffs, or are immune to anti-debuffs. So that's why that's the reason why Scorpion is so strong. So. And also why you probably want to use Scorpion on Dream Guardian, because Dream Guardian wants the enemy to be staying still, so you can apply all the debuff and stuff. So. And same thing goes for Lilith. Pretty much the reason why Scorpion is strong on Dream Guardian is because it is strong on, or the reason why Scorpion is strong on Lilith is the reason why Scorpion is strong on Dream Guardian. So, and now for the co-pilot skill. Co-pilot skill really just for you to cover anything that you might have missed in the on your build. For example, this build doesn't have any anti-knockdown, so maybe I can put on things like Spike, so your Lilith doesn't get knocked down. One question: interference device work on Lilith? Yeah, maybe, but even if it does, you wouldn't want to use that on Lilith because again, Lilith itself are not really prone to getting one-shotted if you're, especially with Ian pilots right now. So you probably want to have emergency detach so your Lilith can stay on the field longer, if it doesn't already do so. Just anything that can make it possibly to work. Now I think if you're using it with Scorpion, yeah, this will definitely work. But what's it called? It's not worth it, especially, yeah, it's not. I don't think it's worth it. Yeah. And also, her debuff again for those who just joined, right? Lilith debuff, Lilith Chassis 1 is not a confusion effect. What Lilith thing does is that it forces the enemies into an action. It's not, yeah. So it's saying a debuff can be very, very misleading because it is not a debuff. Lilith straight up just make force the enemy to perform an action. That's the reason why. So yeah. Yeah. If you like Mecha, this game probably is worth trying out, but just don't spend any money into it. I would recommend. So yeah. And this is the reason why there's a bug, right? There was a bug where your Wusheng can cancel enemies, or yeah, your Wusheng can cancel your own, can cancel your own, I guess, can cancel your own Lilith's effect because it cancels the actions, especially when Lilith force her to do an action. So that co-pilot scale is just what you want to use to cover up what your build doesn't have. For example, the build I don't have now is an knockdown, so I'll use an knockdown. Or let's say if your build have covered everything, then you'll want to use a cover skill to cover something that your team lacks. For example, if your team lacks a heal, then you will want to use something like love, so you can get more regional abilities to see what your team lacks, right? And if your team already have everything as well, you can just put in something that can help the team even more. For example, the one that I put on, like the girl that might come to Ian soon, that is the Fox girl, that can make enemies, that can make all of your unit go stealth, when they perform an action and stuff like that. So just cover up what you don't have. So now finally we're onto the pilots. Now, so for future pilots, again, obviously Meruru Awaken or Byron Awaken, both of these will work because they can both keep Meruru alive, or they can both keep Lilith alive, and can also do what Lilith wanted to do much easier. And especially with I'm from Byron. I'm from Byron, and I'm gonna put on what's it called? I'm gonna put on something like Taunted Armor, because but Brown doesn't have taunt per se. Yeah, Taunted Armor, and then just some random things. This can work. This can work. Something like this can work. Yeah. The build's just kind of like this. Again, yeah. I don't know. And the reason I'm using Observation Shells just so if your team doesn't really have anything that can help you sustain, you can use this thing to just regenerate some HP. So. But I'm proud to Meruru Awaken because Meruru Awaken I think it's the best things here. Alright, so now on to the pilot that can work in EN. So now on the pilot, yeah. Now EN is a bit tricky. Yeah, EN is a little bit tricky because EN does not have some of the pilots that NC have at the moment. So some pilot that I can think of. Divine Empress probably. Divine Empress can spam action to do damage, and also to chain iframe can potentially help with that. But Divine Empress Awaken I think doesn't have as much sustainabilities to make it works. Also, welcome Zero, welcome. It's okay, I welcome. And then Blank Zero, welcome. Also, thanks for the heart. Thank you. And yeah, thank you so much for the heart. Yeah. And what's that? So Divine Empress Awaken. Maybe something along the line of Edith Awaken. Edith Awaken can probably work as well. I'm gonna put Edith Awaken now here because Edith Awaken, I believe, have enough survivability to make it stay alive for a little bit longer. So let me see. Edith Awaken. if you put on something like this, Edit Awaken might actually work. Yeah, Edit Awaken might actually work if you put on something like this. Something along these lines. Now, again, the bullet is more on to which one you prefer. Again, I'm putting on hydraulic. I'm putting on absorption gel just because it provides some health regeneration. Because a lot of time your Lilith are not the one doing damage. Lilith just exist to apply debuffs onto the enemies. So yeah, just something, yeah, something along this line for Ian. You want a pilot that can survive being targeted, and also yeah, just don't mind that want to be attacked, basically. Want to be damaged, want to be attacked. But obviously there are some that probably wouldn't work as much, or not worth it as much. Like for example, Matilda, you probably wouldn't want to put Matilda. You want to put Matilda on the Dante or something. Elaine work, yes. Elaine should work on Edith. Yeah, Elaine should be a pilot that also work on Lilith, and at this point you can probably put on something like Fork or something. Fork or the pizza armor. Or get the counter armor. And you can also put on anti knockdown here, like something along the line of Leoma or something. Yeah, something like this can probably work, but I question Elaine's ability on surviving, if you know what I'm saying. Because you have Firm Steel, right? But does it have anything else that can really keep it alive? I guess you have a Definer damage reduction, some percent of that from the attack from weapons, but it's oh wow. I hope everything is okay. Oof. Yeah. Hopefully it gets better with I hope everything is okay. I hope. So this is something that I'll probably use on Lilith, so let me say last Friday. Oh, I see, I'm sure everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Everything should be fine. Everything will be fine. Yeah. Alright, so honestly, something like this probably is what I'll go with. But well, for this build, this will probably want to have something, something. Again, but how to put a disclaimer though? I don't have any experience with Lilith without Byron and without Meruru Awaken, so my understanding might be not as good for that. So it's up to you guys to test which one is the best. If you guys think, if you guys test it, and if you guys like a certain other build better, then go for that one build. Because Ian might have a different meta, Ian have a different set of pilots, so it might not be as easy, it might not be as hard. So, but this is a reference, right? It is a reference for you guys to look at if you are lost on how to build Lilith. Honestly, the biggest thing, I'm pretty sure most people will know how to build Lilith, but it's just that common mistake is to not know that Lilith deal mixed type damage. A lot of the things Lilith does are mixed type damage, so it is not range, it is not melee, it is mixed. So if you're using attack that increases or buffs or triggers from melee or range, they will not work. It has to be something generic, like just plus attack, or something generic like plus normal attack, plus ice attack, plus whatever attack, and not at range or not at melee, because they are just not melee and not range attacks. So yeah. I used it with Judith. That can work too. Yeah, that can work too. Yeah, because I think. Yeah. Lilith with Judith, that can be that can be something that works. It's just that if you're using Judith on, you probably doesn't want Lilith to be targeted. So if you're using Judith on, right? If you're using Judith on, you probably want to have you probably wouldn't want to have taunt code on. So let me just put on Judith real quick. Yeah. If you want to use something like Judith on, or some other pilot that doesn't want to be attacked, like your support pilots on, right? Like let's say if you're using let's say if you're using Lilith as like a support carry, either using Judith on Or maybe if you're crazy enough to put something like Python and use her Atraxa to make her to make us survive, then you can probably put on something like this, right? Where you're not gonna be taunting, you're just gonna be using this attack to attack enemies, to do DPS and to inflict debuffs instead, and use the little spin as the mean of survivabilities. Yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you. Can I use Super Fist? Yes, but it's not worth it. Compared to some other things, because why? Because Super Fist only adds attack, it's not final damage value. So, what's gonna happen is that, you will still do the same damage as you would. You will still do the same damage without without anything, because what's it called? Because how do you say? Because again, your attack won't go over Firm Steel. So if you're already gonna do 100 damage after Firm Steel, putting the Super Robot Fist on, you will still only do 100 damage because you just, you just, it won't go over the cap. Maybe if you want to use Lilith in PvE, but there's no reason to use Lilith in PvE when there's other, better, stronger DPS pilot out there, or DPS unit out there. So this is the reason why I'm using, I think the safest is to use Absorption Shell, because, again, with Claw and with Ether Shell, or with some other skills that might also work on it, is that not all of its weapons are ranged, not all of its weapons are melee, because either of that is mixed damage. So, in fact, you probably perform better if you put like black the black tech shell on, might be even better. So yeah, or even like or even action on not flashbang. Yeah, not flashbang. Flashbang has to be main weapon or the thing. So that's the reason why I'm using this. Yeah, hope all the good health for everyone. Hope. Personal build just for listening. Yeah, I hope it can provide some insight on how to build Lilith, because again, it is really tricky for Ian to do that. It's very, very tricky for Ian to build it, because it is just, it can be a bit difficult. So also, I'm putting back Meruru Awaken, because Meruru Awaken is I want everyone to switch to Meruru Awaken once Meruru Awaken drops in Ian, because there's no other reason to use any other pilots. Yeah, no other reason. So. Yeah, there you go. So, I think that's the build for this one, and I think there was a question on, there was a question on what pet you should get from the Solar Badge, right? So for Solar Badge, I guess, yeah, because this kind of ties into Lilith, I feel like, because, there's only, hold on, let me just, so for, is either Scorpion or Pisces. Yeah, Scorpion or Pisces, depending on what you need. If you're running, I would suggest using Pisces first. So get one Pisces, get one Scorpion. Yeah, get one Pisces, get one Scorpion. If you have one of each, actually, you know what? I think this might, if you have one of each, see if you can get another Pisces, or save it. Yeah, you know what? After you get these two, save it, save because I think you already have some really strong pilots, or some very strong pets already, even for free. So so get a Pisces, get a Scorpion. Yeah, get a Pisces for a tank, for melee, and get a Scorpion. And then in a 4v4 setting, we got this for free. So this can be your other melee's pet, and then maybe you can even use a Flaming Bunny as well. And for another range, you can probably put on something like the aggro or something. So you don't really need more than one of these. So you don't really need more than one Pisces and more than one Scorpion, depending on how much you think you have. But let's say if you're running something like a Dream Guardian and Lilith, at that point, if that's the case, then you probably want 2 Scorpion, because you know those 2 pilots or those 2 mecha will both want Scorpion to do pretty good. Or let's say if you're using a Dante and Virgil, right? If you're using Dante and a Virgil and you don't have something like, I mean, even then, yeah, this wouldn't really matter. So if you're using a Dante and a Virgil where you'll do a lot of damage, then you probably want 2 Pisces. So for free to play, if you're getting like a solar badge, get Pisces first and get Scorpion. If you're not if you're like a player who have a lot of Star Edge badge, then maybe 2 Pisces and 2 Scorpion, and that should be good. So as Sorgo pet, it works. It can work, but it's for free, right? It's free, so don't even get it from the pets. So just just get the free one, I think. Or I think it's free, right? It's free from the event, I believe. Let me check. Aisha Arcade. Wait. Yeah, get a sword. The sword works, right? If you don't have anything else, sword definitely works. Yeah, so definitely works if you have nothing else to use. But otherwise, it's not better than Pisces. Yeah, otherwise not better than Pisces, because Pisces just literally give you like a little extra HP bar that is like immune to a lot of things as well. So very, very strong. Yeah. Well, I hope that's good insight. Also for the boss. Now for the boss, it's a little bit hard to suggest. Just use my team because the boss is pretty difficult. Yeah, the boss is definitely pretty difficult. Yeah, just use my team. You should be fine. Yeah, just use my team. You should be fine. I wouldn't. Yeah. This boss, it's quite tough. Yeah, this boss is quite tough. I got 12,000 use on my Dalmatia. That's crazy. And yeah, just. And the thing is, right, some other guys, like for example, some of the guy I know do more damage, right? For example, Japanese guys, Soul even, they do more damage. However, the thing about that is that, they might do more damage, but they might not do more damage if you don't know how to use a team, right? A lot of people go into the team and just auto it. If that's the case, the Japanese guys team, you're not gonna do much damage from doing that. And because I know a lot of people would do that, that's why I built a team where it will work even if the enemies either spams active skill or doesn't spam active skill. So yeah. Help! What do you need help on? I auto too. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's for me. Honestly, that's good enough. As long as you can do like 15% damage, if for people just auto, that's good enough. If you're using, for example, if you're using Hina's team or some other guy's team, right? Well, probably not her. But like, if you're using some other guy's team, if you don't use active skill in a certain order, or if you don't do certain things, you will not be doing the massive damage that it needed to do. So yeah, what's it called? Yeah, the team I usually build are usually the same. Like that's the reason why you will see I'm using 4 Pisces on it. So here, hold on. I think I can go into my team, real quick. Yeah, 1 second. 8% I get. Do not understand a team. Yeah, so just yeah. Yeah, oh, what the heck just happened? Hold on. That's new. So I'm gonna show you guys my team. Because yeah. Also hello, yeah, it's okay, what's up? Been fine. I just want to push this guy out as soon as possible because a lot of people seem to be wanting this guide, so yeah. Also, I'm gonna be live tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna be live tomorrow on playing my favorite mecha game. Hopefully you guys can stay tuned on that. But yeah. So if you guys want to see my team as a reference, I guess, if you guys want to know that, just hold on. Let me do that real quick. Oh my god! What's happening? Why was it loading so long? There you go. So if you want to see my team, this is what I'm going for. Oh wait. What's happening? There you go. So this is my. Wait, what the heck is going on? Okay, something is wrong. I need to. Hold on. Let me. Why is it not? Why? No! No! Why is it not working anymore? Why? Wait, hold on. I swear, come on. Why does it like this? Hang on. Hey! Is internet bad or something? I'm streaming so I can literally... There you go. Why the hell? What? Why did that happen anyway? Anyway, so this is the team that I go with usually. As you can see, the team that I'm building is actually all Pisces. Yeah, the one. So Pisces, and Scorpion. I'm Scorpion because I don't think she probably. Hopefully, she doesn't get caught, but she still can get very close sometimes. So, but yeah, the reason, like, usually you will want to use something like Firework Rabbit, or usually you want to use something like what's it called? Some other pets that can do more damage, like for example Benson. But because I know there's a chance that enemy can, there are a chance that my units will die. So I had to sacrifice DPS for sustainability because that your teammates can die. So yeah. Synchronous what rank? Oh, the competitive skill? 60, I believe. 60. Yeah. 60 is also the time where you can access Legendary Arena, which is the last arena, so yeah. Yeah, so that should be everything about Lilith. I might have missed something because I didn't go into too much detail on Lilith in the explanation part, so yeah. But anyway, I think that's all for today. I guess it's Q&A time. So guys, if you guys have any questions, just ask me. I'll do my best to answer. I'll be using this time to probably just show you guys what I do, what NC daily task is like, or something. I don't know. And also actually just a Christmas skin for Ian. Recently. Yeah. Good luck, yeah. I've been forgetting to log in. Also, for those who just joined, right? Mazinger Zero, or Shin Mazinger Zero versus the Dark General collabs coming soon. So yeah. Let's see, what do we have? Probably gonna be rolling. Hold on. What do we get for that? Redeem. Go pilot, I can use Taisha. For now, or at your rank right now, right? Yeah. I would say most pilots should work on Lilith. It's not really that picky. It's more about who you can put on Lilith, because some of those pilots might be better on the melee units instead of Lilith. So yeah, probably. So I'll probably just for now. Becca's probably because Becca's got Becca's have Becca's I think is a little bit better, maybe. So what Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, yeah. It's not picky about pilots, yeah, don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, they're not picky about pilots. Yeah, find this one. Eh. Is that all? Guess I would do it. Not this one. I'm gonna do one single roll right here. Oh, hold on. What the? Yep, yeah, Lydia is usable on Lilith, definitely. However, not sure it's worth it to. Oh wow, nice. It's just Odin from the. I mean, it is guaranteed, so. Odin. How many Odin do I have now? I think I have 2 copies of that. Yeah, they're definitely worth. Definitely can work on it, but I wouldn't say it's the best pilot on it because I mean their skill works with each other. But there are just better pilots for that, I think. So or better pilot in today's meta. It's not that Lilith is a problem. It's that the other Awaken right now are too strong. So I use Becca Rewind. Oh right, yeah, right. That can work as well. Yeah, Becca should definitely work. With a thing. Do they collab? Do the collab? We're getting collab. Yeah. We do get some collab units for free. Yeah, usually most collab have 1 unit for free, or at least 1 pilot for free, maybe. Well, not Safe from Paradise and not some other pilot. Well, it depends on the collab. Yeah, it depends on the collab. We usually get something free. Depending on the collab. But yeah. Usually. But the free units, if they're strong, especially they are, especially if they're strong, then they will be, then they will cost more, money. So, or not money, they'll cost more time to grind it, which could probably translate to money if you don't have enough stamina pot to finish it. So, yeah. Also, I probably should put on that battle pass skin real quick. But also, just do you guys have any more questions? Just I got 2. You actually got Charlotte. Charlotte's not too bad. Or I guess the Awaken version, which I don't think you were there yet, but. Yeah, Charlotte should still be good even once you have once you're in higher rank. So. Yeah. I will be making videos on the GGG collab thing soon. Why improper custom mecha electro claim and modify memory don't die when skin firm steel mecha? The thing about that is the firm steel. Okay, so first, those pilots are 4 stars, right? Those pilots are 4 stars, and some of the units in there are also very old. So, and I think the parts also doesn't even have that much skills, right? So, at that point, it might not matter as much. The reason why we use firm steel now is because if one hit takes away your entire health bar. You kind of need that to live, right? But for Prophet Cup, 1 hit does not take away your health bar. So maybe at that point, having more iframe might be slightly better, or having more damage reduction. You know what I'm saying? Because again, firm steel is there to prevent enemy from 1-tapping you from a normal attack. So, yeah. Is Cause Awakening usable on Lilith? At least that's what I'm using. You can, yeah. Cause Awaken isn't really tied to anything specifically, and it does have a revive, which is really good. And the debuff I don't think will matter that much anyway, the like the detrimental effect. So yeah, cards should definitely work, but you probably want to use like better pilots, like slightly better ones once they do come out, right? So, yeah, it can just like, yeah, it can be a pilot. Yeah, honestly, Lilith isn't too picky about pilots. Now that I think about it, as long as the pilot can make Lilith live, or if you like, as long as you don't build, if you're building Lilith to where you put in taunt code where the enemy will be targeting Lilith, then you want to put on a pilot that that can tank. If not, you honestly can put anyone on, like even support pilots on, if you don't put taunt code on. So yeah, you can just use that little spin as like a survivability tool where if the enemy targets it, then it will spin. But the thing is, it would not be as meta. If you were to build that way, it would not be as meta as people who abused it to a point where it would just make Lilith targeted and almost unkillable to, to stun them. So yeah. There you go, new skin. I love this new skin so much. Alright, any more questions, guys? Any more questions? If not, I'll probably call it a day. Been a bit tired. I just dropped out of top 100. Probably need to do that as well. I'm too busy. Screw it. Wait. Wait. How much road? Wait. Do you have nothing you want to save for? Because the thing, Lilith. Actually, yeah, Lilith is. Yeah, once we get Meruru Awaken, so yeah, probably, yeah, you know what, probably roll for Lilith, because yeah, once Meruru Awaken drop, people will probably be switching to that, and you probably want to have Lilith as well. So yeah, you know what, yeah, go for it, yeah, go for Lilith, yeah. Can you show really quick the best way to beat merged task? Now look who is second. Explain. Pets capable of whole team. Very confused for a second. Okay. Algan-chan, love you. You have a good night. Yeah, thank you, PK. Thank you so much for coming. Now, do you have so for Tarek, do you have Dante? Dante can probably solo, like if you build Dante right, you can probably solo so hold on. Do you have Dante? Because I don't know what you have, right? So I couldn't really help with that. So 2. That's really good. Yeah, that's really good. 0. That's really good. Yeah, 2. Okay, so you have Dante, right? Then that'll be pretty easy. So Linda Awaken, I'm pretty sure you have it, because even if you don't have it, Linda is not really too hard of a fighter to come by. If you want, you can just spend like they can just buy Heartbox if you really want it. But otherwise, yeah, Linda Awaken. Then you have let me see. Then you have I'm gonna put on the best that I can put on for now, and then I'm gonna put on something like let me see. Best way to affection item, Awaken stage. Yeah, the Awaken stage that we have now. That's the best way to get affection, because you get 15 at least. Otherwise, for any specific ones, honestly, the best way is to just go into that, like, because there are stages that from that. So, I would say do the daily resources quest for the affection thing, and then do the Awaken challenges. Just finish those 2, and do collabs. Like, make sure to do collabs, spend your daily stamina on class stages, and you can save up on some affection items. So. I tried to kill him, couldn't. All easy, but all the other ones. Yeah, 1 second though. 1 second. Let me check. Yeah. You don't need something else. If you have Dante, you don't need something else. Yeah, but that's how strong it is. Yeah. If you don't, all stuff ripped. There we go. No, it's fine. As long, just pull 2 out of 60 roll. That's amazing. Yeah, 2 out of 60 roll. That's amazing. Once you awaken, Meruru Awaken, that works. So yeah. So for the fanatical one, right? All you really need is a boss CC. Now, I don't know what you have, but I'm gonna put on a 2-star Wushang. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna use a 10-star Wushang first, just to see if it's possible yet, because I'm a bit iffy about this too. And what I want to do is I want to put on this guy, put on this guy, put on this guy, put on firm steel, put on put on lucky coat, put on something that you probably also have. Let me see. You know, I'm putting up this out. I don't think you have this guy, but I'm putting out this one out just to see if it is possible, right? Still. And then lastly, for the co-pilot skill, you definitely want to use where is it? Shit, there you go. Minimum level 7, yeah, 7-star, 7-star usable for Dante. Yes, 5-star works with long handle. Yes, yep, 5-star works with long handle. But let me try it first. Let me see if we can do that. If we can do it, then you can probably, you know, do it. So, let me just grab it real quick. Yeah, Dante is still worth it for new players, especially. So, all right, here goes nothing. I actually failed once on one of them. Did I? What the heck? Okay, well, let's see if it is possible. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Oh yeah, the stealth can be pretty problematic indeed. Yeah. Yeah, I might not be able to do it, yeah. It seems to be killing me, actually. That means you probably need at least a tank. Yeah, I think I oh my god, yeah. Oh, it didn't kill it? What happened? It is taking a good amount of damage, though. Alright, let's see. Let's see how much damage it does. Yeah. But keep in mind, this is solo. Yeah. Like this is solo. Yeah. That this is solo Dante versus thing, and it already got him down to. Yeah, I mean, I think this is pretty good for solo. On the this is without CC, yeah. So 50% as a single unit. So depending on what you have, right? You can use the other 2 pilots to also try to use them to stun enemy, and I think that can work. Yeah, 55%. Not too bad. Alright, so you have Wushang Shun, right? Yeah, that works. Build something like this, and it can work. It doesn't have to be this pet, but it's just, you know, the most optimally would be that. So, it seems like it's okay. Let's see. What if I put on Fork instead? If I put on Fork, I think I would die. But Put on Shino Awaken with something like, which I have more free-to-play options. Still available. What other units do you have? What other units that can like just think of that might be good? That might be usable. So, because I'm pretty sure you have some, right? I'm pretty sure. But yeah, honestly, just add 2 more pilots in, 1 DPS and another boss control, another boss control and debuffer. You should be able to do it. It probably looks something akin to this, right? So if you look at here, so I got 1 boss DPS, 2 boss DPS, a boss control, and another boss control, and that works. Yeah. On invisibility, run on time I use Dante and SG and at. Oh, using at. Hold on. That should be much easier then. Okay, so put your So first of all, get your 5-star. Oh, oh, you have Dream Guardian. Okay, hold on. Your Dream Guardian, then that makes it that makes it much easier. So so let me kill this thing, right? Kill this thing. Kill this thing. Kill this thing. Kill this thing. So now this is what you have, right? Do you have Ashima? If you have Ashima, just put Ashima on your 5-star action. Replace at with your 5-star Shun. Yeah. Replace at with your 5-star Wusheng. And I'm gonna take this guy out. I'm gonna put on a DPS build for PvP, and I'm gonna use Becas, because everyone have Becas. There's no way that you don't have Becas. Becas. Majin Core. Claw. Oh no, not Claw. Super Robot Fist. Fist. You don't need to use the purple one. Just use the green one. Use the green one, and it's much better. Baku Coat. Benson is a free. You know, this thing can be Benson as well. Just a heads up. For attack, just use for Dream Guardian, something like this will work. Ushan. Probably put on something like. I'm actually running 3 DPS. Now that I think about it, yeah. 7-star DG, yeah. Our dodge all the bullets. Don't have anything. Don't have Ashima. Alright, cool. It's fine, yeah. Don't have Ashima, then use honestly, any pilot works actually. If you think about it, yeah. Any pilot works. Because you're really using that for boss control anyway, right? So there's no reason to like be for here. So I just put on any pilot that can probably work. So I'm putting on her. I'm putting on this girl, and then I'm putting on something like, alright, putting on the stun from Arashi. Now let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, then we'll put Shinkara Dragon on claw duty, or on hammer duty. So, but otherwise we can use it as a DPS, because you can probably make you faster as long as it can do whatever it can do. So. Let me just kill this guy quickly. This should be it, yeah. Yeah, see, with this speed on its health is going down, I'm pretty sure it can be dead soon. So, yeah. Yeah, pretty sure you can one-shot it with this kind of speed. Wait, what star is your Shinkara Dragon? What star is your Shinkara Dragon? If it's 5-star Shinkara Dragon, then you yeah. What star is it? Is it, if it's at least 7-star, you can use it as a DPS. Yeah, what star is it? What star? Nine star don't have retro. That works. That works, yeah. That can work. You can use it as a DPS, or you can put it on. Okay, you put it on DPS, or you can put it with a hammer. And up out at, yeah, up out at. Your at the at I don't think will do much against it, except for being a tank, which in poster battles you don't really need a tank anymore because you can just one shot most of them easily. So I'll probably put something like on like this. Just I don't know. I'm just putting random things on. There you go. And then for the Corpus skill, probably something like and it doesn't have to be Becca's. It can be Pythia even to try to de-stealth them, right? So alright. Actually, I can put this as a tank as well. So just put on taunt, put on firm steel on, the firm steel copilot on, yeah, firm steel copilot on, and then put on fork. Yeah, there you go. So now you have 2 boss CC and basically 2 DPSs, even though she is more of a boss CC as well. But yeah, let's go. Where? I need one more. No need. Yeah, you don't need defense break anymore, honestly. I mean, you can. Yeah, I mean, you can have it. You can probably put it on your Dream Guardian or something. But let's see if I can do this without defense break, right? If it's cutting it too close, then maybe not, because I do have Wusheng at 10 star. But if it's not cutting it close, I'm pretty sure you can do it as well within the 2 minutes or 1 minute or something like that. Just make sure all your pilots are awakened, though. Yeah, should be fine. That should be yeah. Well, while we're doing this, if you guys have any more questions, just ask. I'll do my best to answer them and all. Yeah. I actually had the wrong skills on. What the heck? It actually might be cutting a bit close, surprisingly. Yeah, maybe we might want defense break. Yeah, put your defense break on your yeah, put defense break on your Dream Guardian. That should be able to work. Yeah. Yeah, the stealth seems to be the one that is really affecting the damage and stuff. Yeah. I didn't know Naruto is this difficult. Surprisingly. And that's I have 10 star Wusheng as well, so I can definitely see this not being as consistent. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see this being not as consistent. With yeah. I guess try defense break on your Dream Guardian might work, and perhaps a DPS Shingeki Dragon might be better. So like Majin Core, Super Robot Fist, this guy, something like that. Yeah, might be a slightly better. Yeah. Surprise, yeah. I didn't know it was as strong as it was. Well, yeah, I hope you can beat it soon, cause yeah, I think as long you have the routine you have now, I'm pretty sure you can do it. Maybe change something in your. Actually, do you have? I mean, you have Becca's. Becca's can be a DPS, so you can replace. Maybe you can replace the Becca's with something like someone with anti-stealth, maybe. But to be honest, even that, I don't know if that is not. I don't know if that is worth it per se. So yeah, probably just something like this. It should work. And just DPS, 3 DPS, 1 ball CC. Alright. Well, is there any more questions, guys? Any questions? If also if you're still running into trouble, just DM me or not DM me. Just tag me in our Discord or ask the others in our Discord. The links is in the description and pin. So yeah, just ask and I will try my best to answer them or others can. Yeah, Messiah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you're using Messiah on it, you'll run out of time. So, alright. Well, any more questions, guys? Any more questions? If not, I'll call it a day. Thank you all so much for being here. While we're at it, let me go into my other account real quick. I do need to log in for that account as well. Yeah, see ya. Thank you so much. Stay tuned tomorrow though. Tomorrow live stream sometime soon. So yeah, stay tuned. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know there's a spin here. See you tomorrow, yeah. Ziki, hello. I was just about to end the stream. My own question is, can Lilith equip a pet or pilot that confuse a whole enemy team? What do you mean by that? Like a pet and pilot that can also inflict confusions? Now, again, the thing about Lilith is that aside from the confusion, the main CC is it forces enemy to perform an action. The only way to like confuse the entire team of the enemies is to make all of your enemies stealth at the beginning of the battle, and just so only they can be targeted. That's the only way I feel like. But otherwise, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. Any more questions before I end? Any more questions? Again, if I miss any questions or if you guys want to ask more questions, again, reminder, join our Discord. Just ping me and I will answer them. Or if not me, other people will answer them too. So. That works. That works. Yeah, that works. That probably works. I actually never tested though. Like, I wonder if that's better versus Scorpion better. So. Oh yeah, that's just enemy have stealth or something. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's nothing too something too crazy. Yeah. So don't no worries. Good night. Ah. Time out. Wait, it uses. Wait, what the heck? It uses English. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I thought my game is English. Also, for those who might still be here, reminder. I got another channel. 20 watching. There's 20 people here. What the heck? I didn't realize. Okay. Yeah, welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was just about to end the stream, but So yeah, so for those who just got here, I guess, I was running a stream. Just rewind if you want to see how I talk about Lilith. The timestamp will be soon out. Yeah, I thought there's only like 5 people here anymore, but yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Stay tuned for the stream tomorrow though. There's something I really want to show you guys. So yeah, and again, for those who might be here for Mecha Break, you know, here's the Mecha Breaks videos here. I actually made a new video over here, so if you guys want to watch about my experience in the beta test, here's the video. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Holy crap, yeah. And also my second channel. If you guys want more content of me, I've been making more content on the second channel. So just yeah, thank you, yeah. Obon Tayu. Yeah, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. But yeah, so please consider giving a subscribe here. So tomorrow's schedule is like this. Tomorrow's schedule, I'll be streaming something on my main channel, right? I'll be streaming something on my main channel, and then after about 2 hours, I will start streaming it on my second channel. So if you guys want to, you know, if you guys want a full experience, or if you guys have the time, I'll be streaming starting from today's stream all the way until pretty much midnight or something on my second channel. So it'll be half a day on my first channel and half a day on my second channel. So definitely please come by. I have good things to show you guys tomorrow, and on my second channel, I'll be playing something that hopefully you guys can join me as well. So yeah. Yeah. Alright. So thank you all so much for being here. I'm in the stream now, and again, Discord and all the links are in the video description. If I miss your question, miss anything, you want to ask me anything, just again join our Discord, and yeah. Oh, and of course, Shin Mazinger Zero collab coming soon on not Ian, on, or has been confirmed by the thing, and you know, stay subscribed for more stuff. Well, goodbye. That was so long now.